Come, get right there. Hey, whoa. Tony, get behind.
Watch the corner, Tony.
Help!
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
We may be small town, but we have big dreams. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. To all the athletes this season, give it your very best because Cattlemen's Bank is cheering loud and proud, and we're behind you all the way.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Hi, I'm Anna at Dapper 14 Boutique in Mangum. Are you looking for new clothes and accessories that are on trend, flattering, and comfy? Dapper 14 is just the place. We carry sizes small through 3X. Stop by 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Find us on Facebook or Instagram, or visit the website at dapyr14.com. We appreciate our customers, we love our community, and we always root for the Tigers.
At Great Plains Bank in Mangum, their customers come first and have for over 100 years. Great Plains Bank in Mangum provides personalized solutions and outstanding customer service that meets the needs of every customer, no matter how big or small. Great Plains Bank believes that banking is a relationship, not just a transaction. So they treat their customers like family. At Great Plains Bank, they live and work in the communities they serve. Great Plains Bank of Mangum, Oklahoma.
Oh, my goodness. I am in heaven, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon and welcome to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7. He's back. He's at Western Oklahoma State College. He's got Michael Chad Fox with him. He's got Sam Powers with him. My goodness, I'm telling you, it was Lively who came by a minute ago, and she said, she looked at the three of us and she said, something's going to happen this afternoon. Something is going to occur. You better believe it. It's going to be great basketball, and we're looking forward to it. Guys, good afternoon to you.
How's it going? Welcome back to God's country.
Well, I tell you what, I left Ardmore at 5:30 this morning, and I worked out of the Jackson County office until about noon. And it was weird to be in the office because I was in the same office I was in before I left. And then I walk in here and I see the kids, I see you guys, and it's kind of like, why'd I ever leave?
Yeah, this is where you belong.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
You're right. You're right. We appreciate that. Got to say hi to Ashley Cantu Robinson and Dana Went. They're watching. Brad Gilbert has checked into the broadcast this afternoon. We want to hear from you this afternoon as we get ready for this one. Sam, this is, and Brian Bingham was with us here just a couple of minutes ago talking off air, frustrated about his club's free throw shooting. Yesterday, he feels like they should have won that basketball game. They shoot free throws better than they do.
Yeah, and he said they came out hot in the first half and focused, and you don't know if a little bit of legs goes into that in the second half or a lack of focus, but, you know, free throws is a dying art. So everybody wants to shoot the three now, and so that's what they work on in practice, and free throws have become a forgotten art, but you can look out there right now at them warming up, and that's where they are right now, at the free throw line.
Our dear friend Jennifer Halford has checked into the broadcast booth. Jennifer, good afternoon to you. A pleasure to have you alongside. And before you ask, yes, we'll be here this evening for the boys' basketball game as well, and we certainly do look forward to that. A tough situation for Frederick. You're a coach. I don't know if you've ever experienced this or not, but they only got 5 kids out there today, Sam. I mean, that's a difficult situation for a coach, for a team, for a community.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Eliotti's out today with an ankle injury. You know, we've played this team twice now. Once we got the better end, they got the better end the second time. I'll tell you, those 5 girls played exceptionally hard, though. And so, as a coach, do you like those numbers? No. But you love the effort you get from the 5 that are playing.
Well, and it's my understanding that, and Coach Bingham alluded to it, tongue-in-cheek, but a little earlier this year, Mangum faced a depleted team and couldn't turn the W in that afternoon.
Yeah, it was a back-and-forth game, and we were off on some of our stuff and just couldn't get a rhythm, and they took advantage of it and caught fire at the right time.
These two clubs played on December 15th, and Mangum won that ball game down at Frederick, Not an easy place to play.
Yeah.
Even more difficult place to
hanger.
broadcast from. I know that from experience. 62-21 was the final score there. And then they played when on the 5th
Classic,
of January, the Merritt Classic, yeah. And Frederick won that ball game by a score of 51-42. So
and free throws.
Yeah.
A lot of free throws in that game that was the difference in the ball game, And then us missing a couple of bump glass shots that we don't normally miss, and when that stuff happens, it's a recipe for disaster. So.
All right, let's take a timeout. We'll come back and get your starting lineups. We get set for Mangum and Frederick here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
So Joris Wilson-Henry says, let's go Lady Tigers, as she has checked in to the broadcast booth. Sam Powers, Michael Chad Fox, Michael Barnes with you, Shayla Willis. Good afternoon to you. Shayla, they knew the risks. They bought the tickets. I say, let them crash. If you've not watched the movie Airplane, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Holly Lehman-Webb will get the start here this afternoon, the junior #1 in your program and #1 in the Webb family's heart. We had a chance to hug her neck. She said, you're going to talk a lot about me today, Barnes. I promise you that. Landry Lively gets the start this afternoon. Number 11 in your program, Hannah Stair. Number 12 will get the start. Stair, a freshman, and has been a big surprise to this club. Morgan White, wearing that lucky number 13, will get the start. And Morgan, one of the seniors on this ball club, one of the few seniors on the ball club. And Bren Woodruss will get the start this afternoon. Bren wears number 21. So it's Lehman-Webb, Lively, and Stair, White, and Woodruss, the starting 5 this afternoon for this group from Mangum, dressed in their road black uniforms, white numerals, and the orange trim. Meantime, no dispute, no question, no wonder who the starting 5 are for Frederick. It's the only 5 kids they've got. Kira Rubio will get the start. She is a junior, number 10 on the program. Miley Petty is a sophomore. She's number 13. Number 15, Addison Combs, a freshman, will get the start. She'll be joined by Jacelyn Flores, a sophomore, number 21. And the final member of that starting 5, Alina Burleson. She's a freshman, number 22. Sam, you've got some insight as to why Ellie's not playing this afternoon?
Yeah. So she rolled her ankle last week, I guess, and has kind of been out because of the ankle injury. Could see her back maybe next week, but not in this tournament.
All right. Jennifer Warder, who I know that if you've been around any kind of ball game where Jennifer is, you can hear her.
Passion.
And she is saying, what? Barnes is back? Yeah. I'm here for the weekend, Jennifer. Look forward to seeing you. Tina Sharp-Clark has joined us. By the way, Tina, your daughter came by. I'm glad that she's not one of the walking wounded. You know what I'm talking about. Jennifer Reiser has checked in. Jennifer says, good to hear you, Mr. Barnes. Always good to be heard. Frederick in their home white uniforms with the red trim. They've got gray as well. They'll matriculate on the right end of your viewing device. Obviously, Mangum goes in the opposite direction. The tap going to be controlled by the Lady Bombers, and we are underway. I was a little bit surprised, fellas, when I walked in and saw that there are only 2 officials here on Elimination Friday afternoon. I think probably that will change as we go along. Travel going to be called here. That's the right call. Good defense as Flores took the extra step.
Yeah, early in these, it's hard for some of those officials to get off of work.
Exactly.
So, it leaves them a little short-handed in this early part of it.
I want to say hi to Elaine Mills-Smith. She is a constant of these ball games on Classic Hits 97.7, and always a pleasure to have her alongside. 30 seconds gone by here in the first. Mangum on the offensive end, being patient. The other thing that I appreciate that Chad has done is Woodruss going to go inside. Nice move. Going to get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot, too. We'll check the foul on Frederick, and they can ill afford to get into foul trouble. And that will go against Flores. That'll be her first. And number 1 in the quarter called against this group from Frederick. Woodruss shoots 2. First good. Bren will get 1 more. I know what Chad's thoughts are about the 5 fouls per quarter. Coach, what about your thoughts?
Man, I like it. It speeds up the game a little bit, gives us an opportunity to not have to close out quarters a certain way
Okay.
or halves a certain way, I'm excited about the change. I think some change can be progressive, and I think this is one of them.
All right. Woodruss made both free throws, by the way, dribbling coast to coast and going to the other end of the floor. Cadence Cooper, how about that job by Cooper? She just went the length of the floor and laid it up and in. Ties it at 2. Get a whistle here. And that wasn't Cadence Cooper. That was
Rubio.
Yeah.
Rubio, and you'll see that a
Kiera
lot from
Rubio,
her today.
yeah.
She really attacks the basket well.
So Kiera made it a 2-2 ball game, and then on the other end, turnover committed by Mangum. So just underway, a minute gone by in the first, and we're tied at 2. Frederick depleted, pass over the top and out of bounds. Burleson couldn't handle it. So Mangum will get it back at 2. And you heard Sam talk about the fact that it's hard to get officials middle of the day because of jobs. My guess is that there's probably some classrooms over there at Mangum tuning into the broadcast today. We always love to hear from the classrooms, and we also love the give and go there. Lively to Woodruss for 2. And it's kind of how the Celtics used to do it back in the day. Mangum on top by a pair. Defense creates a turnover, and the Lady Tigers will get it back. You're not old enough to remember, except for archival footage. But when I say Parrish and McHale,
Absolutely, I thought that was a great reference.
Okay, all right.
Perfected the give and go.
Yes,
Set it
they
up
did.
For a lot of future generations.
3 ball, right side, knocked down Lively. And Landry with her first 3. And she'll make it an 8-4 ball game here in the early going. 5:15 left in the first quarter of play. Oh, a steal that was given right back by Hannah Stair. She had it in her hands and like, whoop, surprise, hot potato. 2 minutes gone by in the first. Mangum with the early lead, trying to advance to the consolation championship ball game. Offensive foul called here. Addison Combs with a push-off, and that'll be her first. And team foul number 2 called on Frederick here in quarter number 1. So another 3 ball. Was that Stair knocking that down?
That was Stair, yeah.
All right. So
Good
Hannah
little
with her
shooting
first
start.
3. Steal, and shot put up by Stair. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound, Lehman Webb. So 3 launched here, no good. Got a problem with the scoreboard. And we'll check it for you in a minute. Missed shot there. Shalonda Dickey has joined us on the broadcast. Hello. Say hi to Coach for me. Deep 3 there. Doesn't draw any iron. And that was Steph Curry land for Kiera Rubio. So, yeah, I think the score should be 9-2. That is correct.
9-2.
Yeah, Lively hit a 3. Stair hit a 3, and then Woodruss has got 4 points, including a couple of free throws. Yeah. I mean, Fox is looking at me like, okay, I'm not bringing you back, Barnes, if you can't count any better than that. Woodruss inside, misses the shot. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. So Mangum will get it underneath their own glass. Yeah. And we got a coach on the bench talking about it now. Yeah, it's 9. Morgan White gets the inbounds pass. Fallon McKenzie Webb, one of my favorites. Hello, kiddo. Love you a bunch, one day at a time, and you know it. Missed shot on the 3 by Woodruss. Had her go get a rebound, though, and then she'll get stripped. Run out opportunity for Rubio with the left hand. She'll put it up and in. Kiera Rubio is as good as they come. If we're playing pickup, I'm going to make her a first selection.
Yeah, she's a great guard. Attacks the basket incredibly well. Good looks for her teammates as well.
Mangum attacking on the other end. Stair, stop, pop, 8-footer. Went 7, rebound put back, no good for White. Battle for the rebound. Morgan will get it. She'll get tied up, put up the shot, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2.
She's just tough as nails down there. And physical and strong, and does a really great job for our team down low.
Atlanta Burleson picks up the personal. That'll be her first, and team foul number 3 on Frederick. White gets 2. Lori Nippert Laughlin checking into the broadcast. She says, hello. Glad to hear you, Michael Barnes. Always good to be heard. Morgan White hits the first. Now Lively's checking on it. You don't want to argue with it.
You got to be right there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, got to know situationally how that affects you.
Morgan hit the second. So early on, don't want to jinx them, but Mangum 4 for 4 from the free throw line.
How about that?
They lead 13-4. Steal in the backcourt. Woodruss. Bren, baseball pass to nobody. And she looks and says, that's my fault.
You got a little give and take with Bryn. She plays exceptionally hard and gets a lot of opportunities for the team, and then she does a little bit of that every now and then. Not often, just every now and then.
That's just part of her personality, though.
Absolutely.
Lehman Webb nearly comes up with a steal, can't tightrope it to keep it in bounds. And I say that because, Coach, I had a chance, when she started playing in Little League at first grade. I mean, that personality that you see today, it was starting back then.
There you go.
I mean, she just, one of those kids, you just kind of look at her and she looks right back at you. She doesn't care that she's 5 years old.
She got a lot of mama in her.
She does. You're exactly right. Turnover by the Lady Bombers. They'll give it right back now to Mangum. They lead 13-4. We're at the 4:05 mark of quarter number one. I don't know how Dad survives in that household, if you ask me. I mean, that's...
Bray holds his own. There's no doubt.
Yeah. He probably knows when to back down, though.
Yeah.
Turnover by the Lady Tigers. Frederick will get it. Trailing 13-4, 3:40 left in the first. Shot put up here, no good. Rebound put back up and in. Good hustle, good effort by Miley Petty. And, talking about not backing down. Thank you for the musical reference there, Tom Petty. It's Miley Petty, but Fox will stay with me on it. Morgan White had the ball taken out of her hands, and it will still be Mangum basketball underneath their own window.
Like I said, you're getting a ton of effort from these Lady Bombers. Can they sustain it? I don't know, but they play hard. Inbounds
pass, 3-ball. Lively comes up short. Flat-footed rebound, battle for it, and somehow Landry comes away with it. Landry dribble, drive, goes inside, lost it. And now a run-out opportunity for Rubio. She's going to attack. Crosses over, lays it up with the right hand, and scores. Rubio has got 6 of her club's 8, keeping them in it, 13-8. 5 minutes gone by here in the first. Lehman Webb into the front court. Woodruss has it. She'll go to Stair. Got stripped by Rubio. Rubio fell down, lost the basketball. But there to pick it up is Miley Petty. Rubio now right back in the middle of things. She's picked up by Lehman Webb at the timeline. 2:40 left in the first. And a timeout going to be taken by Frederick at the 2:41 mark. 2:41 left in the first, 13-8. Mangum in front of Frederick on Classic Hits 97.7.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All right, so Morgan White made a bucket apparently that I missed, and so she's got 4 points, and that makes it 14-8. All right, so we got it. We're corrected. Let me tell you about my old buddy, Jackson Brooks, who has joined us in the broadcast booth. Jackson, we look forward to seeing you tonight. Tiffany McIntosh says, let's go Lady Tigers. Good to have all of you alongside here this afternoon. And again, we're waiting for the classroom shout-out. I love to get the kids stirred up.
They usually put it on in the weight room.
Yeah.
When we were having to be there. Coach Kroom is in there for me right now. So.
Inbounds pass tipped away by Stair, but tracking it down will be Rubio. I love the motor that Rubio possesses. This is good stuff. Cecilia Panetta, glad to hear you, Michael Lawrence. It's always good to be here.
There's your first check-in.
What's that?
Jay Cross's class. Checking in.
Oh, there you go.
Jay loves his Tiger sports.
Jay had a birthday this week, too.
Absolutely, yep.
117 years old. Looks good. 3-ball, Holly Lehman Webb.
Shot won't go. 51.
He's 51?
No, he's older than me.
I was going to say, yeah, he's got to be. Ball lost out of bounds. Jay Bird, good to have you alongside, and your class as well. I'm sure they're getting rocked and jacked up right about now. Woodruss inbound, 14-8. Lively has the three in the corner, but won't take it. Forces inside to White. What a great catch by Morgan.
Finish.
And a better shot, you're right. You talk about that strength. She showed it right there. Mangum on top now. As White gets run into by her own teammate. Friendly fire there.
You had Fallon Webb checking in, said, "Hey, MB, glad to hear you announcing. Love you."
So I said hi to her, and then she's on your deal. We got two different things going on here. Oh, okay. All right.
Got another 33 people on there.
Okay.
Nice.
So we got multiple platforms. Got 33 people on the Tiger TV, 31 on Facebook. Inbounds pass, tipped, and there she is again, Rubio. Kiera's just great. Puts it up with the left hand, doesn't get it to go, and then bowling pins into a couple of players. Ball off of her, and it will be Mangum basketball.
I like the conscious effort there to try to take a charge right there. I love to see that.
So Mangum on top, 16-8, $1:35 left in quarter number one. Stair, deep three on the way. Got it to go, rattled it home from outside. Hannah with a half a dozen, all from behind the arc. Inbounds pass, tipped, and now taken away by Morgan. White dribble, drive, kicks left side. Stair had the shot, won't take it. Oh, but what a sweet pass inside.
Great efficiency today the Tigers are playing with in the first quarter.
Woodruss now with a half a dozen, and the lead is swelled to 21-8. 1:05 left in the first quarter of play. Frederick in the front court. And Coach called a timeout a little while ago. That was just to give his kids a chance to catch their breath. I mean, they are 5 strong, and they're just simply getting after it. And they're going to get a carry on that one. Elena Burleson called for the carry, and it's always a hard one to determine whether my officiating tells me if the ball comes to rest, then it happens.
Right. Yeah. It's obviously a difference of opinion based off officials, but don't see it a lot anymore.
30 seconds left here in the first quarter of play. Woodruss with a putback, and it goes for Bren. So Woodruss now has 8, and it's 23-8 here in quarter number one. Mangum in command. Inbounds pass. Good catch by Rubio. May have gotten away with an extra step.
Yeah, I saw that. Right behind you, Michael, you got a good friend, Travis Reese.
I know. I can hear Travis behind us, sneaking up from behind. Deep three here for Rubio. Doesn't get it to go. Rebound White. Morgan wants to run. Down to 7 seconds left in the quarter. Catch by Woodruss. Put it up. Roll around the rim and it stayed down.
Keeping me waiting.
And the quarter comes to an end. Mangum on front. 25 for the Lady Tigers. 8 on the board for Frederick. 25-8 at the end of one. We're back for period number 2 after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces of the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call 580-782-2452 for more information.
Lady Tigers with the ball to begin quarter number 2. Left end of your viewing and or listening device. Road black uniforms, orange trim, white numerals. It's Stair, Holly Lehman Webb, Lively, White, and Woodruss, the original 5 out there for Mangum. They lead 25-8. And a good job of going inside Lively, then kicks it back outside. Landry, left wing for 3, and it goes. Landry Lively now with 6 in the ball game. Stair has 6, White has 6, and Woodruss has 10. And Mangum comes up with another steal. Holly Lehman-Webb just inside the arc, and that's good. Everybody in fuego right now, Sam Powers.
Absolutely, just on fire. Keep it going.
Dribble drive by Rubio. She just blows down the floor. I'm telling you, let me have any kind of team, and I want her to be one of my captains.
Absolutely. She gets after it, and I think the rest of her team plays because she plays that way.
Jacelyn Flores is going to pick up her second personal of the afternoon. That'll be 1 on Frederick here in period at number 2. Do what? Uh-oh. What class?
Lehman-Webb's pre-K.
Okay, Lehman-Webb's
mom.
Yeah, Holly's mom, Misty. Hi, Misty. I wonder where you were this afternoon, teaching class. I love it. I'm not seeing Ronnie either. We'll get a foul, and to the free throw line will go Morgan White. So hello to Miss Lehman-Webb's class. Give a big shout out right about now. The kids are excited. They're jacked up. Way to go, Barnes. Just give them some sugar.
There you go. Cindy Spears checking in. Miss Spears' 8th grade class says go.
All right.
Lady Tigers.
8th graders, so much fun. Just trying to figure out what's going on in life. Seriously.
Miss Spears keeps them in check.
Oh,
Chad, we're still trying to figure it out.
We're way past that, Chad. It's not going to happen for us. Morgan White hits the first. She'll get one more. Maddie Paxton checking into the ball game for the Lady Tigers is setting down will be Stair. White, if she makes the free throw, will be substituted for as well. Free throw on the way. Good. I always thought that was kind of a crummy deal. You make both free throws and you got to go sit down.
Yeah.
Kirsten Rankins checks into the ball game. So I've got, we not only have people on the radio and the World Wide Web checking us out as the inbounds pass goes out of bounds. Nobody touched it, so Mangum will get it underneath their glass. But I've got friends from the Frederick, Tillman County, Tipton area, somewhere here in the stands. They're sending me text messages. Do you see us? They're somewhere up top. Sharif Flores and Derek Collum. Ball poked away. It's Rubio in the middle of that one. Chasing it down, though, is Landry. Lively dribble, drive, go to the rack, put up the shot. Couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, and Frederick will come away with it now. Reach-in foul going to be called on Landry Lively. That'll be her first. And the first of the ball game called on Mangum. So where are they? There they are. I see them over there. Yeah, there. Derek and his lovely wife with him. Cherie up there. All right. Timeout going to be taken by Frederick. Catch their breath. 6:32 left in the half. Mangum in command, 32-8. Here on Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust has become Sovereign Bank and continues to be a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. At Sovereign Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First Sovereign Bank, you can hear us roar, "Go Tigers!" We wish you great success in your endeavors now and in the future. Sovereign Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Same great people, same location at 204 North Oklahoma Avenue in Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, out of the timeout, Frederick with the basketball. 6:25 left here in the first half of play. Mangum on top 32-8, an undermanned squad. Shot from 10 doesn't go. Rebound going to be taken away by Lehman Webb. Holly looking for help, head on a swivel. Now comes in the front court to Woodruff. Bren inside late to Rankins. Ball knocked out of bounds. By the way, ZZ Top legs coming to mind here. Don't ask why. Annalise Stair Rogers, hello. Jay McCormick, hello. Jennifer Allen, Amber Tinsley LeGrand, Kara Lewis Connor, Jennifer Reisner, and Caitlin Thompson, hello, and thank you for being a part of our broadcast here today. 3 ball on the way, Paxton. Maddie couldn't get it to go. Rebound lost out of bounds, and I believe they said it was last touch by Frederick, so Mangum will get it back. Wow.
Had another class check in. Miss Taylor's 5th grade class checking in. Let's go, Lady Tigers.
Do they get extra credit for that?
They must.
Reach and foul on Kiera Rubio.
Have to start giving it some incentives for their sport.
Foul on Rubio going to be her first, and team foul number 3 called on Frederick here in period number 2.
Barb Johnson saying, go Lady Tigers from 2 alums. And Heidi McMurtry, let's go girls.
You guys are doing that well. Dribble drive penetration, kick over the top. Woodruff for 3, didn't get it to go. Rebound though, Rankins. Kristen loses the ball out of bounds, but a reach-in foul going to be called. And given her body language, that may be on Rubio. It is. Kiera picks up her second, and team foul number 4 called on Frederick here in quarter number 2. So we're there on the Facebook, Chadley? Okay, all right. Dump inside, kick back out. Maddie for 3, and it goes for Paxton. Maddie Paxton, who is signed to play college softball, knocks down her first 3. 35-8, Mangum on top. Quarter number 2, Rubio dribble, drive with the left hand. Shot doesn't go down that time. Rebound cleared away by the Lady Tigers. You can hear Brian Bingham saying, go, go, go. He wants his club to run. Lehman Webb dribble, drive, goes the length of the floor, puts up the shot and scores.
Just playing with a different kind of energy. You know, our girls needed this.
She told me, she said, you're going to talk a lot about me, Michael Barnes. She wasn't lying.
Love that confidence.
Yeah. And coming from Misty and Ronnie, she's blessed with a lot of confidence, indeed. No doubt about it. Strong move inside here, but it doesn't go for Frederick. Mangum with the rebound and a run out now for Lehman Webb. Show dribble, drive, kick, left side, open for 3. Woodruff on its way. Side of the backboard doesn't go. Pass it on the floor, keeping the rebound alive. We're going to jump ball in the air. We're going to point the way of Frederick. So you probably already said this, but Jennifer Reisner, the 6th grade band, is watching.
Nope, she's subbing in that class today, so
right.
she is just checking in from her class.
Strike up the band. Give me the bugle section. Fill in the blank. Mary Pando says, go Lady Tigers. What a treat to have all of you guys alongside here this afternoon. This is just fun stuff. Terry Hopper is watching as well. And again, we'll be here for the boys game tonight at about 7:20 or so. 3 ball there. And I tell you what, there's just not enough superlatives to talk about Kiera Rubio.
Incredible talent. She's going to be okay because they're pretty young. So all these girls are back.
Madison with the answer. Paxton's shot won't go. The rebound falls off the foot of one of the Lady Bombers, and Mangum will get it back. 37-11. 4:15 left in the first half of play. And throwing out here on the near side and then reverse to Paxton. What great ball movement there. Trying to force it inside to Rankins. And
You got to post like you want it.
Christina, am I saying that correctly?
Christian.
Christian.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Christian Rankin.
Don't give it to her if she don't want it.
By the way, I didn't realize
King
it.
Getting after her,
I was going to say, I didn't realize we gave Kelly King a microphone, but I'm glad that we did. Bring her in the broadcast booth.
Ton of basketball knowledge sitting next to you right there.
My goodness. Morgan White misses the first time, but puts it back a second time.
Stat padding.
Yep, 10 now for White. 37-11. And a foul from behind going to be called on Landry Lively. And a foul on Landry going to be her second. Team foul number 2 called on Mangum in the second. Terry Hopper says, Dr. Lively and staff is great. Rubio for a 3, doesn't get that one to fall. Morgan with a rebound. White, dangerous pass there. Good catch by Lively. She'll step by the defense, kick it left side. 3-ball on the way for Stair. In and out, doesn't fall. Battle for the rebound. And finally going to be corralled by Rubio, of course. She's on the run. Challenges 3 players.
For every time you said her name.
No kidding. Puts up the shot, doesn't get it to go, and then she gets a frustration foul. She'll grab the arm of Landry Lively. And that's 3 now on Kiera. And I've got 5 now on Frederick, so we'll go to the other end and shoot a couple of free throws. And Morgan got that left hand bandage. To ask her about that.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything on that, so must have happened in practice sometime.
Miss Wentz class is watching. By the way, coming up at halftime, you and I are going to have a discussion about Alva, Oklahoma, Northwestern Oklahoma State football making ESPN's Pardon the Interruption yesterday afternoon.
Oh, wow. Okay, we'll talk about it.
Landry Lively misses the first free throw of the afternoon for the Lady Tigers that have been a bugaboo recently for this club. Second one on the way goes in. So Lively now with 7 in the ball game. And it's 38-11. Pressure defense by Mangum. Rubio with the ball in her hands. Breaks the 10-second line. She'll give it up to Combs. Combs put up the shot, didn't get it to go. Putback is there. And Addison fouled and will go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. So the foul called on Mangum's Morgan White. That'll be her first. Team foul number 3 called on Mangum in the second. And at the line for the 3-point play, Addison Combs. Free throw does not fall. Long rebound. Morgan White will track it down for the Lady Tigers. Jennifer Allen, our one-time colleague and DHS, says, hey, Barnes, glad to hear your voice. Steal, run out for Rubio and company. What a catch. Lays it up with the left hand and it goes. I tell you what, she did a great job of getting her steps down there because she was in danger of traveling with it. Back the other way, Lively says, I'll put it up with the left hand. Doesn't get it to go. Put back won't fall for White. Morgan in the middle of it. And we'll get a tie-up jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. 2:39 left in the half. 38-15. Lively will set. And Holly Lehman-Webb will come back into the ball game. I've got 51 now on Facebook, guys. I don't know what you're doing on your platforms.
That's where I was, too.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Inbounds pass to Paxton. Maddie stopping, popping. Shot goes in. She got fouled, and a 3-point opportunity for Maddie.
Good, tough play.
Yep. Foul called on Miley Petty. That'll be her first. And team foul number 6 called on Frederick. So a 3-point opportunity here. Okay, 40 on YouTube, 48 now on the Facebook page. Paxton makes the free throw. Maddie has got 6 of her own. By the way, one of my dear longtime friends has checked in to the broadcast booth, Mike McAlexander. Mike, always a pleasure to hear from you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I know you are. Battling inside for the ball, Lehman-Webb. She'll tie up Miley Petty. Jump ball. Arrow going to point the way of Frederick. Back into the ball game. Bryn Woodruss setting down Paxton. Woodruss paying homage, or homage, if you will, to Aerosmith. She's wearing pink. It's my favorite color. A little bump and a bang by Lehman-Webb. Got away with it, but the second bump and bang was caught as Hannah. Oh, they called an offensive foul.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I thought that was going to be on Hannah Stair, fellas.
How about that?
So who did they call that on?
21, Flores.
All right, that's Jacelyn's third. No. They called that on Woodruss. They had to have called it on Woodruss because
R20.
Yeah, because Frederick still has the ball. Now it's taken away by Holly Lehman-Webb. She's got a run out in front of everybody, puts it up with the left hand and scores. Holly Lehman-Webb.
You know, the last time we played, those are some of the things that we didn't have in sync that we didn't normally do. But the first time we played, we looked like this.
43-15. Rubio for a deep 3. Doesn't draw any iron. So I had to, I got a vision when you said in sync. It flashed in front of me. That was a boy band that I bet you liked.
Oh, yeah.
I figured as much, yeah.
Little Backstreet Boys,
Yeah.
NSYNC,
Yeah.
the 90s.
Yeah.
All the rage.
And now it's true confession time with Barnes.
Yeah.
I've got songs by Backstreet Boys and NSYNC on my iTunes.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen when my football guys hear that.
But I bet you if we started playing them, they'd be humming along. They would. Orderous powers inside, ball through the wickets there, but picked up by Stairs. She'll go off the glass and score. Great effort by Mangum just to keep everything alive. Hannah now has 8 in the ball game, and it's 45-15. 1:05 left in this first half of play. Chad, they got behind time-wise with that first ball game. It kind of got extended. I think this is going to get us right back where we're supposed to be.
Absolutely.
Clear out here on the near side. The foul going to be called. We'll send to the free throw line Kiera Rubio. Morgan White will pick up the personal. That'll be number 2 on Morgan. And actually, that'll be the 5th. Because remember that offensive or that foul a moment ago was actually called.
Yes, Brand.
Yeah. So Rubio shoots 2. She'll hit the first. And Kiera will get one more.
What does her scoring look like right now? She's touched the ball a lot.
6 in the quarter and a dozen for the afternoon.
Nice.
Second one goes in.
Does what good players do. Knocks down both of her free throws.
45-17. 50 seconds left in the first half of play. And traveling going to be called there. Coach doing a little coaching right there about stop and plant, then make that pass.
Christian's got a lot of potential, a lot of ability. You know, once she gets it honed in, she's going to be dangerous. Tall girl.
And it looks like maybe the ability to grow just a little bit more before everything is said and done.
Dad is a large human, about 6'5", 6'6", something like that. Played offensive line collegiately, so he's a large human.
God, that's just a football coach vernacular right there. He's a large human. 32.9 left in the first half of play. Frederick inbounding. And we'll get the ball inbounds. And going inside, getting the shot blocked away. Woodruff said, get that stuff out of here. On the other end, oh, what a pass and a catch.
Good finish right there by Lehman Webb.
Stare to Lehman Webb for 2.
When it rains, it pours. They said that the person throwing it in for Frederick stepped over the line. So, Tiger ball.
47-17. We gave you NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. I'm going to give Chad one there with one toke over the line. Brewer and Shipley from his day. Holly Lehman Webb battling, going to go inside, challenge, throws it up and scores.
Nice.
Holly Lehman Webb.
I would like to see the percentage that we're shooting right now. It is impressive.
Holly now with 10 in the ball game, and her club leads at 49-17. 3 at the buzzer, comes up short for Rubio. Mangum, 49-17 for Frederick. We'll come back and look at your halftime numbers after this timeout. This is Mangum Lady Tiger basketball, and we are Classic Hits 97.7.
J&P's Cafe in Mangum offers great food made fresh with the best ingredients under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at J&P Cafe in Mangum. If you haven't tried the best Mexican food and American favorites at J&P Cafe in Mangum, what are you waiting for? Open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. Also breakfast served all day and homemade desserts, including pecan pie and wonderful assorted cheesecakes. For takeout, call 580-706-5042. That's 706-5042 and like J&P Cafe on Facebook.
Granite Drug Company would like to thank their customers for shopping local. They're proud to offer pharmacy services, including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain, open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
For top-notch heating and air conditioning service and installation, you can rely on Payne's Heating and Air, serving Southwest Oklahoma and North Texas from their headquarters in Mangum, Oklahoma. With years of experience and hundreds of satisfied customers, call Payne's Heating and Air Conditioning at 799-5130, 799-5130.
People in Mangum are really enjoying handcrafted espresso drinks from the Soggy Llama drive-thru. Wake up and get your caffeine infusion the way you like it, starting at 5:30 in the morning on weekdays. The Llama offers a variety of refreshing cold drinks, including Italian sodas and Red Bull infusions. They're ready to please and refresh and made your way. Like the Soggy Llama Coffee Company on Facebook, open 7 days a week.
Back at a raucous Western Oklahoma State College Fieldhouse, side of the Tri-County Basketball Tournament. This is the Great Plains Tri-County Basketball Tournament, by the way. And Mangum in command at the intermission. They lead 51-17. We've got 51, and I think I think Lively's got 51 as well. I got 51. So 51-17 at the intermission. Check the scoring for Mangum, and boy, if you're Brian Bingham, this is good stuff. You've got 3 kids with double figures at 10. Ren Woodruss, Morgan White, and Holly Lehman Webb each have 10 apiece. 8 in the first half for Hannah Stair. Gives 7 to Landry Lively and Maddie Paxton with a half a dozen. Mangum from the free throw line, 7 of 8 in the first half of play. And again, they've got 51 on the board at the intermission. White and Lively did have 2 fouls apiece at the half. They're the only 2 players in a Mangum uniform that committed a foul. On the other side of the ledger, Kira Rubio doing all she can. 13 of her club's 17 in the first half of play. Rubio with 13. Miley Petty with a pair, and Addison Combs with 2. From the free throw line, Frederick 2 of 3. Again, they've got 5 kids in uniform. And when you look at the foul situation, a little bit dicey for them. Rubio and Flores each have 3 apiece, and Burleson has 2. So 3 of the 5 players with multiple fouls at the intermission. 49-17 our score at the half. When you and I come back to WOSC, we're going to talk a little football, a little obscure football after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers, on and off the field and court. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers. Cattlemen's Bank is behind you all the way.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. TCLC says,
Tigers! All right, back here at Western Oklahoma State College. Oh, my goodness. One of my top 5 all-time songs playing now. Call Me the Breeze. Oh, yeah! Some Leonard Skinner. This is a foot-stomping, hand-clapping kind of tune. Yes, sir. Let's get after it on a Football Friday. Wait a minute. This is January. We're in basketball season, but we're with the football coach, Sam Powers. And yesterday, I religiously, Sam Powers, watch every day a taped version because I never get it home in time to watch it live. There's a show on ESPN called Pardon the Interruption.
Yeah, I love it.
Tony Kornheiser and Mike Wilbon are the normal protagonists. And in yesterday's edition, they talked about a new hire at Northwestern Oklahoma State University in Alva, Oklahoma. None other than 82-year-old Jerry Glanville has been hired to do defense at Northwestern.
Yeah, that's what I saw, and so I thought I would dig into that a little bit. Head coach is Ronnie Jones, who served on some of those teams with him in the NFL,
right?
Some that you said, the Falcons and Houston, and a couple of those teams had some big-time names with that. So that's an impressive coaching staff in Alva, Oklahoma.
So, I mean, how does that happen? I mean,
Just the connection.
So,
I mean, obviously, just looking at their similarities, they have obviously coached together before. It sounded like Jones was probably leaning on him for some advice, and then probably said,
"You really think I'm that? I know I'm big."
And probably said, "Hey, man, how about you come help us out?" So.
Well, and I mean, Glanville, one of the. And you're not really old enough to remember him when he was coaching on the sidelines, but he was one of the more colorful characters when it comes to coaching. And he was one of the first ones that talked about there was an official who made a bad call one time, and they had him mic'd. And he went up to the official. He said, "Son, do you know what NFL stands for?" And the official said, "No." He says, "You keep making calls like that, and not for long," is what it
yeah.
So that's some quality stuff right there.
Yes, yeah.
So I know, and we won't get too deep into it, but I know from looking at the Facebook page, you're excited about the 2024 football season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot of talent coming back. today we announced that Aiden Warner made All-Star by class at quarterback.
Okay.
He's going to be deeply missed as a leader and member of our team. And then Pasquale made All-Star by class as a defensive lineman and a kicker. So those are 2 ones, but the future coming, we bring everybody back. 9 on offense, 9 on defense. We replace them with some really good 8th graders coming up, and Remington comes back from his injury. So the future is what we will make of it, depending on how we work in the offseason and the things like that. Could be a really fun, exciting times that we hope you'll come back and join Mr. Fox and help him out through that fun time.
Well, I mean, you never know. I mean, this time last year, my life was 180 degrees different than it is right now.
Absolutely,
so you never know what will happen. But certainly, I know you're excited about it and looking forward to it. And then quickly, too, the split for the 3 of the classes also will occur in this coming football season.
Yep. 2A is splitting in an upper and lower division, A in an upper and lower division, and B in an upper and lower division. We will be in the lower division of A, but kind of one of the top teams. I mean, we have 53 kids going to play football in Class A. That's going to be an incredible number. You don't see those in many classes up to 3A, so it's going to be some fun times. But that split's going to give some programs the opportunity to maybe revitalize and come back. Teams like Cordell and things like that, getting to compete against teams with the same ADMs as them, and not 300 or 400 more kids.
By the way, Jordan Maddox has checked in. She said Mrs. Maddox's class is watching. Go Lady Tigers and go Miss Maddox's class. You guys behave yourselves, okay? I don't want to get you into trouble.
The scoreboard 49, even though it's 51.
Okay,
So
all right.
you're going to make a notation or whatever. I'll
Okay,
keep it
I've got you. So we've got a Mangum with the ball to begin the third period of play, and another 3 ball going to be knocked down here by Hannah Stair, who now has 11. So she's in double figures. And it's 52-17. 7:35 left here in this third period of play. Steal by Stair. She's going to run out. 4-on-1 fast break. She says, I'll take it myself. Shot doesn't go. And how about the effort there of my girl Rubio? 1-on-4. Shot missed. She plays defense and gets the rebound. I love it. Getting beat 52-17, and she's still out there kicking butt and taking names. Good stuff, kid. And a great pass inside, the give, the go, the glass. Addison Combs for 2. And those are the kind of kids you want on your team,
Absolutely.
Coach.
Never going to give up. Going to give you the same thing night in and night out.
Yeah.
Consistency is key.
Love it a lot. Lively between the 2 circles. Landry out there with Holly Lehman-Webb. Bryn Woodruss, who puts it on the floor, goes inside, stops, pops, misses the shot. Morgan White out there and Hannah Stair. And Stair going to get called. Oh, nope. Stepping on the baseline was Flores, and the ball going to go back to Mangum. By the way, the Lady Tigers on the right end of your listening and or viewing device in their road black uniforms with the white numerals and the orange trim. Woodruss stretching out a little bit, like maybe she's having some cramp. There's another 3 on the way by Stair. Doesn't get it to go. Ball batted around, and Frederick will come away with it on the rebound. Lady Bombers out there with Rubio, Petty, and Combs, Flores, and Burleson. The only 5 in uniform here this afternoon for this group from Frederick. And there is the first 2 of the afternoon for Jacelyn Flores. So Flores will make it 52-21 with 6:20 left here in the third. Woodruss inside, cutting. White couldn't get the shot to go down, though. Great cut. Putback won't go for White. And Coach, a little bit tough for the kids to keep the intensity up, right? I mean, especially coming out of the locker room.
Yeah, some, but I'm sure that Coach Bingham and Coach King's message was, we got to keep this intensity and this energy because it's going to be conducive to how we finish the season. So.
As if on cue, Rubio misses the shot and the rebound ripped away by White. Lehman-Webb, ball fake, stopped, 10-footer, in and out, did not fall. Battled for the rebound, we'll get a jump ball. And the arrow will go to point the way of Frederick. Lady Bombers, by the way, they are the club in their home white with the red numerals and the red trim. Matriculating on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Yesterday, a lovely day. In fact, quoting the late Robin Williams, it was delightful, lovely, delicious. Oh, sell my clothes, I'm going to heaven. Today, not so much. Woodruss with his steal, bounce pass into the front court. She went lively out on the wing to
White.
Oh, no, that was Holly Lehman-Webb, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, it was Holly, yeah. Now has a dozen in the ball game.
She told you.
She did. She did. She hugged my neck, said, Barnes, you're going to be talking about me, brother. How about that three by Rubio?
Deep. That is college level three right there.
Kiera says, hello, Steph Curry. I'm the left-handed version here in high school. 4:55 left here in the third. Dribble drive. How about that move? Strong move by Landry Lively.
Great attack.
Lively now with 9. Austin Solis, I'm ready for the season, Coach Powers. All right.
You didn't. He came in new after you had left us.
Yeah.
He played tailback for us this year. Had 1,300 yards rushing this year. Good player.
Rubio with a shot that doesn't go, and the ball goes out of bounds. Yeah, I had the opportunity to listen to Chad when nights that Ardmore wasn't playing at the same time, and he talked a lot about Austin.
Yeah, good player. Good player. Has a bright future.
Working hard in the weight room, getting ready for next year.
Yes, sir.
He's ready to run for you, he says.
Yeah.
Oh, look
He might be talking about this afternoon. They got a run this afternoon.
Ah. Woodruff with a sweet move inside. Give her a dozen in the ball game. And it's now 56-26. Mackenzie Laughlin Bates has checked into the broadcast. Haven't seen pictures of that child in a while, Mackenzie. Just a hint, nudge, nudge. Maybe I've been missing them. We were talking football a moment ago, and the tackle made it about the 31-yard line by Addison Combs.
There you go.
It'll be 2nd down and 6 from there.
Every now and then when me and Mr. Fox are doing this, I throw in a deal, and I got to correct myself.
Wait a minute. Did you just call him Mr. Fox?
I did. Got to be professional with it. Look at it.
Oh,
Respect it.
Rubio with the steal and the run out. She'll stop. Oh, what a great pass. And it caught her teammate Miley Petty off guard. I think Petty thought that the shot was going to be put up there by Rubio. It was knocked out of bounds by Mangum, so Frederick will get it back underneath their own window. Oh, Javi Pineda has checked in. Javi, good to have you alongside, my friend.
No, Javi's one of our coaches now.
Yeah.
Does a great job with our young group, assists in our high school. Helped me out in football this year.
He's like, Barnes, you better talk good about me in tonight's broadcast. Boy, I tell you what, Landry Lively's been playing since she was a freshman. You can tell that she has grown through the years.
Just plays at a different level.
Yeah, she certainly does. 58-26, another timeout taken by Frederick just to give the kids a chance to rest. 3:26 left in the third. We're back after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, my name is Bailey Pence. I'm a proud graduate of Altus High School. When deciding where I would go to college, Western Oklahoma State College was at the top of my list. Going to Western was the best financial decision for me. At Western, I will get the opportunity to obtain my associate's degree while also competing on the shooting team. With over 20 degree programs and schedules that fit your needs, there is an option for everyone. Call 580-471-2000 or visit wosc.edu to get started today. Make Western your smart start.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tiger's Den, serving those famous onion burgers and the hot sauce you all love. Ashley Hill is your host, along with Ruthie on the grill. Dine Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 to 8 p.m. for fish, steaks, burgers, and pie. And don't forget the Sunday special. Tiger's Den, open and serving you on North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Dine in or carry out.
Moved to Altus in 1988, and back then it was KQ 106. Eddie Williams, one of the first voices that I heard in this area, he and Dick Fontana. And I thought, man, how am I going to compete with those guys? Because you talk about mellifluous tones. Whew, those guys got it going on. Of course,
your plethora of adjectives just sincerely impresses me.
Well, when you have no life, you just sit around and read the thesauruses.
Oh, that's very doubtful. Your intelligence is humble, but
deep three by Rubio, got it to go. Nice touch there by Kiera. And Kiera now with 19 in the ball game. 59-29, 2:50 left, and traveling going to be called. Landry's looking around like, who, me? And Coach King's like, yeah, you.
And me and Michael Fox talk about that all the time. Sometimes when we feel like we're not, we didn't do it, we like throw our hands up. What do you mean? I did that?
You're talking about me? 59-29, 2:40 left here in the third. And no disrespect, but Mangum going to advance. They will play tomorrow for the consolation championship. 3-ball here. Doesn't go for Frederick. Long rebound. Tracked down by Stair. Hannah going to dribble, drive, put it on her hip, lay it up, miss the shot. And on the rebound, a foul going to be called on Mangum. A couple of Frederick players tumbled to the turf. Maddie Paxton going to get called for her first of the afternoon. And number 1 on Mangum here in the third. They'll take on Snyder tomorrow. Is that right, Chad? Snyder Lady Cyclones at noon, correct? Yeah. All right. Of course, they feature one of those dirty birds. Well, she wasn't a dirty bird, but her dad was.
Yeah, Mr. Granger.
Mm-hmm. Tough shot put up there. The putback won't go for Frederick.
He was chowing down in the hospitality when I got here.
Ryan was?
Yeah.
Check the surprise meter on that one. By the way, checking into the ballgame, Marley Hernandez for this group from Mangum. Stopping and popping here, Stair, and Hannah with 2 more. She's got a dozen. You know, have known Ryan for a long time and just a great guy. And what he has done with Riley, I mean, she's just a wonderful kid.
Yeah, great player, too. I mean,
she is.
She gave us 20 the other night when we played them. She's a tall, long, intelligent basketball player.
She's a good ball player, good kid, great student. I mean, she's the complete package. And for all the hard times I give Ryan for being a dirty bird, and that has to do with slow pitch softball, I need to give him props for being the dad he has been to that young lady. Hernandez picks up the personal. That'll be the first on Marley. Team foul number 2 called on Mangum. So at the line to shoot 2 for Frederick is Addison Combs, and Addison will miss the first. Lady Bombers down 2 of 4 from the line. Second one on the way for Combs. Good. Give her 5 of the ball game. And ball game tonight against the Bison of Leedy for the Mangum Tigers. That ought to be a fun one.
Yeah, good ball club. I think they're ranked top 10 in Class B. Puffenbarger, I think that's his last name, is a really good basketball player.
And there have been Puffenbargers in the Leedy area for 1,000 years. Back in the day when I was at K101 in Woodward and we did Woodward Travelers baseball, Rusty Puffenbarger was the catcher for the Travelers, and he was good.
Yeah, and this Puffenbarger is a very good baseball player as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, they come from a long line.
Yeah. Dad is now the superintendent at Woodward.
Yep, he sure is. David Henry has checked in. He says, keep up the good work, Lady Tigers. You know what? I love it. That's some good stuff by Rankins. A little pirouette move. It's perfect if you put the ball on the floor one time. Just give yourself one dribble on that.
Sometimes you get a post girl like that out in the middle of the floor, and she doesn't quite normally in that situation.
Her footwork wasn't bad, though.
Yeah, no, she's a talented girl.
Just not putting the ball on the floor. Fox and I do that. We're tripping over our feet, and we're in traction for about a month. 10 seconds left here in the third period of play. 61-30. Mangum on top. Rubio. She'll shoot from 27. Comes up just short. Maddie with the rebound. Paxton to Lively trying to beat the clock. Bounce pass, and the shot won't count as it was off a tick too late for Marley Hernandez. We've played 3, 61-30. Mangum on top here on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office. Locations in Altus and Mangum.
64-28 at the end of 3. Mangum on top of Frederick. Here's a name that you'll recognize, Sam Powers, and one that you liked having on your side. Colton Laughlin has joined us.
Absolutely, man. One of the best.
Yep. Rox and C.J. Whitfield say, go, Lady Tigers. Mercedes Vila, whoop, whoop. Let's go, girls. Am I doing that correctly? Is that a whoop, whoop? Is that how you're supposed to? Okay.
Yeah, Mercedes is the new fiance of Xavi Panetta.
Oh, is that right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Mangum with the ball to begin the fourth period of play. Holly Lehman-Webb, Maddie Paxton, along with Landry Lively. And also in there, Marley Hernandez and Kristen Rankins for the Lady Tigers, dressed in the road black with the white numerals and the orange trim. Shot put up no good. Rebound cleared off by Frederick. Kiera Rubio, Miley Petty, Addison Combs, Jacelyn Flores, and Alana Burleson out there for Frederick in their home white uniforms, red numerals, red trim. They work left end of your listening and or viewing device. 3 ball, in and out, doesn't go. Rebound cleared off, and a run out now the other way for Woodruss. She'll kick right side, and just inside the arc, Paxton. Shot won't go. 7:10 left of the ball game. Good job by Rubio. It's a tightrope here on the near side. Keep the ball in play. Minute gone by here in the fourth. 2 on the left side doesn't go. Ball last out of bounds, and it'll still be Frederick basketball. Chadley, what time's the next game supposed to start?
What time is it? 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. My eyes are glazed over looking at this bracket.
Well, I'm glad that they're glazed over because you're looking at the black bracket, not any other reason. Wow.
2 o'clock.
That's a great admission on the air. Thousands of people. Hey, that guy down there at the radio station is glazed over. He's been eating donuts all afternoon. Been in that hospitality suite.
It's always a good one.
6:35 left in the ball game. 64-28. Rubio, Curryland doesn't go. Again, the winner, and kind of a foregone conclusion, it'll be Mangum come back and play tomorrow at noon for the Consolation Championship against the Lady Cyclones of Snyder. Now,
You got a running clock.
clock is running. So they'll get out of this one quickly. So there's a 2 for Hernandez. Doesn't get it to go. The long rebound going to be collected by Frederick. So if I'm remembering correctly, guys, my good friend UV Williamson is coaching the Lady Cyclones, and we'll see her tomorrow on the sidelines.
Yep, and she brought with her Lonnie Turbush
Yeah.
as her assistant.
Yeah.
So that's a great staff.
Saw both of those ladies earlier. That you talk about some folks who can coach it up.
Absolutely.
Rubio inside, shot won't go. Jordan Guyton, awesome game. Go Tigers. You meant, Jordan. 5:45 left of the ball game.
Clarence Hoppen.
Oh, my good friend Clarence Hoppengardner. Clarence, good to have you alongside, my friend. He says, go Tigers, go Lady Tigers. Hernandez puts one up. I get Hernandez to hit one. Got to hear from her mom. Jenny, right? That's Hernandez's mom. Am I right about that, Sam?
Yes, yeah.
Marley?
Jenny Hernandez.
Yeah, Jenny Hernandez, yeah.
Her dad, a big-time football alumni. Great football player here.
Yeah.
In the 90s.
3, knocked down. Miley Petty now with 5 of the ball game. Hadn't had a chance to mention it, but the 5 starters from Mangum, all in double figures.
Nice.
How would you like some of that?
Yeah, I love the percentage that they've shot today and the efficiency. The selection of shots has been great.
Back into the ball game now. We'll come to those starters as Lehman Webb will sit down. She's taken out. Morgan White will take her place, and back into the ball game. Hannah Stair will check back in, and Bryn Woodruss will sit down. Woodruss doesn't look like she's even broken a sweat.
Yeah, it's kind of been effortless today.
Hernandez for 3, comes up short. Rebound, though, Morgan to Stair from 17, and that's good. Hannah Stair. 13 in the ball game for Hannah. 66-31. 67-31. It's kind of like a telephone. No, that was not a 3. No, that was 2. That was about 17 feet out. Yeah. 3:50 and running here in the fourth quarter play. Going to get a foul called on Mangum. And let's go Christian Rankins. That'll be her first. And team foul number 1 on Mangum in the fourth. Couple of free throws. First one up and in for Addison Combs. Combs will get one more. Second one on the way. Good. The level of enthusiasm has gone way down. All we need is a charge, and I can clear out this entire field house, I promise. 66-33. 3:15 remaining. Rubio with the steal, but she stepped out of bounds. And I tell you what, this young lady is still playing hard. Coaching hard, too. Coming to the defense of his player, and I like that. Paxton the inbound, gets it to Morgan. White. Back to Maddie. She'll stop and pop for 2. It won't go. Battle for the rebound, and it's loose, and Rubio comes away with it. 2:40 left in this one, and that's all that is left. They are running the clock, so Mangum that far away from winning this one and advancing to that consolation bowl game coming up on Saturday afternoon at noon. And this is one of those tournaments, and Chad and I have talked about this. There are some tournaments that have a seventh place bowl game. This is not one of them, and I think that's good.
Yeah, I'm a proponent of that as well. Sometimes that's a little bit of insult to injury.
Rubio knocks down the 3, give her 22 in the ball game. 66-36, 2 minutes remaining. Hernandez gives it up to Maddie. Paxton to White. Some softball players out there.
I'm pretty sure every single one of these girls out here play softball.
I wasn't sure if Rankins did or not.
No, Marley is the only one that does not.
Okay. Off the glass, doesn't go. Put back White. Earlier on, that probably would have been a foul, but at this point, the officials, unless somebody is missing an appendage after the shot has been made, they're letting it go. Navajo waiting in the wings. Seeing a bunch of our friends from Indian land. And Navajo will play next. They will hook it up with Hollis in an elimination ball game. The winner will play Snyder tomorrow for 5th place. 3-ball, Rubio. Kiera Rubio, 25 of the ball game. 66-39. 50 seconds left. And they sent Lively to the scorer's table to check in, or maybe she just did that on her own.
No, I think he sent her in, but then he's like, nah, it's okay.
So Travis Reese is everywhere. He was sitting behind me earlier, critiquing me. Now I see that he's watching the broadcast.
He might have headed back home. Finish some stuff up at school before he has to come back tonight.
Travis, always good to see you, buddy. We will see you later this evening for that boys' ball game against Lady. As this one thrown away, Mangum will get it back. 30 seconds left. Lady Tigers will pick up their second win in 3 tries against Frederick. And this one will move them into that 5th place ball game tomorrow at noon. Paula Lively checked into the broadcast. So has Vanessa Hagee. 20 seconds remaining. There's a 3 that won't fall for Stair. Rubio with the rebound. Also in the middle of that, Miley Petty. So Rubio and company, probably the last offensive foray. She's taking that shot all day. She said, yeah, I'll take it one more time. Off the front of the iron, doesn't go, and the ball game will come to an end. 66-39. Mangum wins it running away here this afternoon to advance to the fifth place game tomorrow afternoon at noon. 66-39. Back to the totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth and Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827. Greer County Farm Bureau agent.
We may be small town, but we have big dreams. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. To all the athletes this season, give it your very best because Cattlemen's Bank is cheering loud and proud, and we're behind you all the way.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
So, disputing it till the very end is the lovely there was 2 points scored by Mangum in that fourth quarter of play, but they win it by a final of 66-39. And as we mentioned, the 5 starters in double figures for Mangum. 13 in the ball game for Hannah Stair to lead the way for the Lady Tigers, and then a dozen apiece for Holly Lehman-Webb. 12 on the afternoon for Morgan White. Brent Woodruss had 12 as well, and 11 for Landry Lively. Maddie Paxton with a half a dozen. Mangum from the foul line, 7 of 8. And again, they win it going away, 66-39. Great effort by Kiera Rubio. She had 25 in the ball game for Frederick. 7 on the afternoon for Addison Combs. Give 5 to Miley Petty and 2 to Jacelyn Flores. 5 of 7 from the foul line was this group from Frederick. And again, 66-39. Sam Powers, when your 5 starters are in double figures, you're going to win a whole bunch of ball games.
No doubt, and they're playing with the right energy right there. That we kind of left the break with that energy and had to find it again, and it looked like we found it at the right time.
All right, Tigers going to play later on tonight. Final ball game of the night, scheduled to get underway at about 7:20. They'll take on the Bison of the Lady. We'll have it for you here on Classic Hits 97.7. Also, don't forget now, Hobart will be playing. The Bearcats will take on Frederick at 4:40 in a semifinal championship ball game. That will be along our network station, 1420 KTJS. And again, that's scheduled to get underway at about 4:40. Also on the docket for this afternoon will be the Lady Bearcats of Hobart. They will play actually at about 6 o'clock and will take on the Lady Wildcats of Arnett. And again, that ball game will be heard on KTJS on the AM dial 1420. So, final thoughts from Sam Powers.
Oh, not a lot. Just like you said, I think the energy is coming back, and that our girls got it back going at the right time. And Frederick is a tough team because they don't have a lot, but they play hard. So matching that energy and being efficient with our shots, you could tell that Coach Bingham's got after them this week about their free throws and the energy in which they play, and that was modeled today.
Shot free throws well, you're right, 7 of 8. And again, it's easy to do that when you're playing loose. So they'll play tomorrow at noon against Snyder for the girls' 5th place title. So until a little bit later on this evening with Sam Powers and Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks to Kelsey Travis and Patricia Stover for joining us on the broadcast this afternoon. For my erstwhile companions, I'm Michael Barnes. We'll see you tonight. Mangum and Lady in the boys' game, semifinal Friday night on Classic Hits 97.7.